I'm going to solve this argument once and for all, whether it is pronounced GIF with a hard G or JIF with a soft G, in less than 5 minutes. You don't say gorge, you say George for George. On Jot, I don't say gorge, but this argument has always been confusing to me because G and E would not make the conjugation sound for G and I. This point that the G and the I make the J sound is stupid, and it's a back and forth argument that won't get anywhere because there are no examples of words that have G and I right next to each other in the beginning of the word in the English language. Actually, what about the word ginger? Bro, shut the No! No! Please, no, please! Wait, but the ginger has a point. The word ginger would only be a better way of using this argument instead of the word George. Let's go back to the original argument then. You don't say ginger, you say ginger. But what about... Whoa, I can't put that on my YouTube channel. Who do you think I am? Ukraine combat footage? Oh, okay, I was just gonna say the word girl can help you there because it has a G and an I next to each other like the word ginger. But ginger and girl are said differently. Like, you don't say girl, you say... Okay, but like who? Anyways, the word girl in this case would nullify the argument because it has a G and an I. And so does the word ginger. But one is said with the soft G and one is said with the hard G. Therefore, this argument is stupid and no one wins. This point I originally found when I first heard of this argument a couple years ago from this clip from a YouTuber called the Russian Badger.
On trial for aggravated...
What is this? GIFs that end too soon? Sentences that end too soon?
GIFs?
I say GIFs.
I got a question,
I don't say
Badger.
John.
No.
I swear to John, I don't say John.
I have a question for you. What does GIF stand for?
Graphics Interchange Format.
Interchange Format. So if it was GIF, it would be Graphics Interchange Format. You do not call it a graphics card.
Both of you are pronouncing it wrong. It's pronounced Greg.
The Russian Badger who says GIF in this clip is of course wrong because he is a badger and not a human. But the point still stands that it's graphics interchange format, not giraffics interchange format. Actually, GIF is its own file format. Well, what is a .gif file format? According to Wikipedia, image files that employ JPEG compression are commonly called JPEG files, and are stored in the variants of GIF image formats. Okay, what does that mean? Hold up.
JPEG file interchange format is a minimal file format which enables JPEG bit streams to be exchanged between a wide variety of platforms and applications. This minimal format does not include any of the advanced features found on the .tiff and .jpeg specification or any application-specific file format. Nor should it, for the only purpose of the simplified format is to allow the exchange of JPEG compressed images.
Okay, here's an example. What, you don't understand? Okay, let's look at the Wikipedia.
What the heck is all this? Math? I didn't... Sigma!
Wikipedia sucks. Okay, we're gonna go to fileinfo.com. This is a better definition. JPEG files are compressed with lossy joint photographic experts group, JPEG, compression to reduce the file size of the image. Cool. So basically, this is a GIF file and this is a GIF file, but the level of compression makes them look different, but they're both GIF files. Anyway, back to GIFs. This point is way superior to any other points that I've seen because graphics interchange format would be how you say it, because you say graphics. And JPEG, or the .gif file format, you would say GIF because it is Joint Photographic Experts Group Interchange Format. So if you're not convinced, I'm gonna have to call Obama. Alright, you see this image? Alright, this is on the official whitehouse.gov website, and this is a blog post from 2013. I had to dig this up out of the archives because nobody knows about this. Now this picture represents just like a bunch of like random topics, and it's basically, you know, just a humorous interpretation of everything. But in this image, we can see that Obama, mother trucking Obama, says, "Nah, fam, it is hard G." So boom, this whole argument is solved very easily. Bro, I don't know. The peanut butter. The peanut butter is saying that GIF is the loopy video format and Jif is the creamy peanut butter. Yeah.
Whether or not you pronounce it GIF or JIF, you're doing it wrong. It's Jif, and I can prove it to you using phonetics and lexicalization. Lexicalization is basically how a string of letters will be translated into a sound in our minds, which will then be associated with a word in our minds. For example, there was a study that showed how the majority of people pronounce the string of characters LOL in their minds as LOL. However, there was still a small minority that pronounced it in their minds as LOL, sounding out each letter, and even smaller than that, a portion of people translated each letter in their minds and pronounced it as laughing out loud. This is basically the concept of lexicalization as a whole. It's how a string of letters or characters will become a sound which will then be associated with a word. Using this logic, GIF strings from how people will pronounce the word gift with a hard G, and JIF strings from how people will pronounce the word gin with a soft G or a J sound. Using this logic here, you can then say that the G can also be the G from words like judgment. That sounds like a J sound. And the I, well, let's make it sound like the I in giant. So now you have J-I-F, Jif, the correct pronunciation. It is not adhering to whatever the creator said or whatever the populace says. It adheres to madness, which is beautiful. And it also follows the linguistic...
Hey, thought police, this guy is making complete sense. We should...
It's pronounced gift, not GIF.